Hey guys, today is the big day. It is May 9th, 2020. Let me just show you what it's looking like. It is snowing. It is snowing. I'm not even capping. I wish this was a joke. It is snowing. Alright, anyways, enough of that. We're gonna head upstairs and get changed. We got a big video here today. Okay, we are in the room right now, and this is what I'm wearing right now. But we are going to change into a different shirt. The shirt is this. This video is not sponsored by A7. Now, what I like about these shirts here is that they have this bar grip on the back here, which will obviously, it'll attach you to the bar or the bench, whatever you're powerlifting on, which is super nice. But just beware with stuff like this, you are not allowed to wear bar grip shirts and like actual powerlifting meets, but since we're just doing this at home, it's fine. Now here are shorts drawer. I'm going to wear these shorts. Well, this is the outfit. We're gonna wear these. Now I don't have lifting shoes, but these running shoes work well as like training shoes because I'm just lifting in my basement. So they get the job done. And yeah, let's change into that. And here we are with the new outfit. And got really exciting things today, but first we are going to eat some lunch. So let's head downstairs and let's do that real quick because I don't want to lift heavy on too much of an empty stomach. So let's get some energy inside of us. We got some fish here, cooking up in the oven. Just gonna snack on that. And this is our meet day whiteboard. So I'm gonna warm up. I'm gonna start, today we're gonna do squat and bench for day one, and then day two, which will be Sunday, we'll deadlift. So these are the warm-up numbers that I'm gonna hit, and the warm-up numbers for bench. And then these are gonna be my 3 attempts for each. Now, just because it's a mock meet, if say I breeze through 285, I will up the weight and try to get like an all-time PR. So I may go to 290 or 295, best case scenario. Now say I don't get 285, I don't want to just stay at 275, so 265, so I'm gonna try to attempt like a 275 after I get rest. Now same thing for bench. Alright guys, just a quick update here. The snow has stopped, thankfully, and this whole day I've just been like insanely nervous. Just got like the butterflies in my stomach, so I just want to talk to you guys about like what this day actually is. So this, about 16 weeks ago, almost exactly, I had this idea of like starting up my own powerlifting program because volleyball season just ended and I knew I was just gonna be like home, and we just got gym equipment. I was like, I could do something here to challenge myself. So I did. I was like, all right, 16 weeks, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna bench, squat, and deadlift, and I'm gonna do them multiple times a week. I'm gonna go heavy. I'm gonna do a ton of volume, tons of like sets and reps, you know. And I'm really gonna nail down this form. And I already had a little bit of powerlifting experience, but really not much. Just like I've been doing it for maybe like 6 months before then, and my numbers were already going up because of the newbie gains, right? And I had this goal in my head, and thinking about it now, it was like super high up there, but I wanted to put up 100 pounds onto my total. So I think before this, I was at maybe around 805 pounds between squat, bench, and deadlift. And it's not too impressive, but you gotta remember I am pretty new at this, and I weigh around 160 pounds. And sometimes it fluctuates up to 165, but I don't go over 165. But we've seen really good growth, and I PR'd on all 3 of the lifts, but not really by much. I definitely would say that the bench has plateaued and the squat has plateaued, and even the deadlift to some degree. But just been really nervous. Like, I'm afraid of not hitting PRs today, but whatever happens, whatever the case, I'm willing to go out there and try my best, for sure. And whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna walk out of today and tomorrow with like my head held high because of the work I put into this. But so that's just my little rant, my little take, my little explanation on this powerlifting. And at the end of this video, or maybe in the next video, I will explain to you guys what I'm gonna be doing now that the powerlifting program is all done. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the powerlifting. It'll be sick. We're gonna lift heavy weight today. Our body is feeling good. Knees are feeling good. My muscles aren't sore. I haven't done any powerlifting in the past 5 days, so I'm really excited to get back in the gym and especially to lift heavy numbers. So let's do that today. All right. I'm gonna go eat some food, and I'll be back with you guys downstairs. Let's go. All right, so here's my stretching routine for when I squat and deadlift, and it's super important to make sure you're stretching before big lifts. You don't want an injury, so stretching obviously is a very good key component to avoiding injury and to getting the best results in your workout. So I'm just here doing lunges. I'm stretching out my back because back is really important for when you squat, deadlift, bench. And so here's a quick time lapse of that. Okay, so I know this next stretch kind of / warm-up looks a little weird, but I've been having patellar tendonitis, which is basically just like knee pain from volleyball season and from just squatting and running and different types of things. And I watched an Athlete X video from Jeff Cavalier, and he recommended this stretch thing that I was doing, so that's just what I was doing there. People scared coming for careers, I don't plan to miss. I ain't making no excuses. If I put the work in, I cannot get pissed. People wanna get cool with me just so they can reap the benefits, but I can't let them distract me. I've been waiting, had to get back on track. Okay, so just finished our warm-up stretching. Now we're gonna go into warm-up squats. And looking at the squat whiteboard, we're gonna do the bar first. These are all just gonna be like 1 rep, maybe. The bar will probably be more than 1 rep, but then we're just gonna do 135 for 1, 185 for 1, 225 for 1. The point of this warm-up is not to get ourselves too tired or exhausted. We want to save our energy for the big 30 times. So let's start that. Nowadays, everybody and their mama wanna try to Oh, yes.
Nice. Let's go.
Beautiful. Oh, yes.
Let's go, Zaya.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, Zaya. Let's go, Zay.
Come on.
Come on, Zay. Come on, Zay.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Got it.
Come on, Zaya.
Let's go.
Come on, Zaya.
Come on, kid.
Come on, kid. Let's go, Zay. Up, get, get. Come on, get. Come on, Zay.
Let's go. 285. Down. Got it.
Come on, Zay. Let's go. Come on, Zay. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Let's go, Zay. Up, get, get. Come on, get.
Alright guys, so you saw that 285 moved insanely well. Because of like this, I'm gonna go for like extra weight if I can. So we're gonna actually bump this up. 290. That's not gonna overconfident because I just expanded a lot. We're gonna go up to 290. We're gonna add a 2.5 to each side. With here. So we have a 245s, 310s. Little baby 2.5. The 2.5 they make a big difference when you're talking about like your max.
Come on, Zay. 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 Come on, let's go, Zay. Come on, Zay. Come on, Zay. Come on, Zay. Come on.
If you call me, I'ma say I don't need nobody on my side. Yeah, way too many people on the ride. Hey, if I were to get it, then it's mine. Yeah, I'ma tell you if you hit my line, you need to hold up, hold up, hold up, get on my face, hold up, hold up, hold up, get on my face, hold up, hold up, hold up, get on my face, hold up, hold up, hold up, get on my face. They told me I'd never make it, but I'm here, gotta get it going, getting rid of fear. They would try to tell me that I was a queer, I ain't never let them get up in my ear. No, I'm getting hella wise up on my years, so it's only right to rise up on my peers. Went through hell and I don't think I shed a tear, tearing up the territory like a spear. Now I'm balling out like a spear. Ending careers, enter the building, everybody cheers. Going through features, everybody's weird. Yeah, the goal is close as it appears. Every year is my year. I just kicked it into gear. Took it to another tier. I got immunity. Yeah. Ain't nothing that they can do to me. I drop my weapon, they can't even do to me. Doodle be at the top, you couldn't ruin me. Y'all got no class. Me, I got truancy. Working hard, you would've thought there was two of me. Too many people trying to be my bro, but I tell them no. To me, I'm doing me.
Get big, kid. Get big,
I don't
kid.
need nobody on my side.
Come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
too
come on.
many people on the ride.
Let's go, Zay.
Hey, if I were to get
Come on,
it,
come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, there.
hold up, get on my face, hold up, get on my face,
Come on, there, huh?
hold up,
Get big, kid.
hold up,
Get big,
get on my
kid.
face.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's go, Zay. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Taylor.
215. 98 kg.
Yeah.
Let's go, Zay. Light work.
Go. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Zaya.
Getting lit.
Come on, pick up.
Come on, Zaya. Down. Come on.
Go, go.
Come on. Come on.
After some one night I made 100 grand. Competition coming, but I know they scared. I go roll on shows, my flow is
Come on, Zaya.
ghost. I go
Come on, Zaya. Down. Come on.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Competition coming, but I know they're scared. I go rolling, cause my flow is full of many goats. I go totem pole and pull up on the others' roads. I think my doing invest. I'm trying to shit with the best. If you was singing with me, better not take up a chance. You was just part of the plan. If I cut you out of the picture, it's not cause you weren't enough, but you gotta know that I'm moving up, and you gotta know that I'm doing bigger things. I'm doing bigger things. I can't stay behind and fall back when you all slack.
Okay, guys, so day one is over. You just saw me hit 285, which was all-time PR on squat. 285 turns out to be around 178% of my body weight, because saying I'm like a 160. And then sadly I failed on the 225, but it was close. I'm happy with how I did. I dropped down and hit the 215 instead. I think maybe I could have done a 220, but I was already pretty tired from squats. So we're gonna settle there with 285 squat, 215 bench, which quick math is 500 pounds. So we're happy with that. We're good with that. Hey guys, it is the next day, and you just saw the footage from day one, which was the squats and the bench. And I was gonna put deadlift all in one video, but it was gonna end up being like way too long, and it was taking up too much space as just a video file. So I'm splitting it up into 2 different videos. And also I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and huge shout out to Adrian Stresso and Lil Gato for letting me use their tracks in the day one of the meet. Definitely show them some love. Again, it's Adrian Stresso and my brother Kev Delgado. You can find them on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes Music, YouTube. So support them, and lastly, support my channel. So subscribe, like, share the video, comment, just do it all. Just tap on every button you got there, except the dislike. But anyways, I worked really hard this past weekend, and honestly this whole week before, trying to just figure out how to create these videos and really get like the editing down. So definitely I would appreciate like a subscribe, and stay tuned because we're gonna come out with another video hopefully pretty soon, and you guys will see how I did on the deadlift on Sunday. So stay tuned for that, and until then, I succeed because I fail. Fitness is my witness. See ya.